reception. I hope you've had a lovely half term and had a really good rest. And also, I hope you're ready for a new half term of wonderful learning. We've got a great theme this half term. It's superheroes. So I've put on my superhero cape. So I'm definitely ready for some super maths learning. Are you? Good. I thought so. So let me get started by looking at the superstars on the board from before half term. Now, we had lots of children who were working really hard in that last week of term, even though they were probably a bit tired and wanted a break, but they still did their work, which is fantastic. So up on the board, we've got Maisie, who was practicing her number formation. Well done, Maisie. James did so many worksheets. He was really busy and didn't give up. Brilliant, James. Millie was completed a lovely tally chart. She asked lots of people and recorded all the results. Walter's been counting in twos. Dominic did some missing number sequences, and he was really good at that. Well done, Dominic. Poppy Jowett, Lily Greaves and Sophie McAvoy Wilson in Oak were putting in so much effort. Mrs. Burrows was really proud of you. Well done. Pandora was practicing counting in fives, and Pippa and Teddy have been working really hard, putting in loads of effort. So well done, everybody. Let's give you a thumbs up, wiggle, super well for this half term. Well done, what a great start. And I love starting with happy things and celebrating your achievements. Anyway, let's get back to our maths. Can anyone remember what our last number of the week was? I know it was a really long time ago, but can you remember? That's right, it was number 16. Can you see number 16 on the number line? Well, if your brains are still a little bit tired, they haven't quite got back into gear yet, you can always find out numbers by counting up the number line. So, should we count up and see if we can find it? Let's do that. Will you help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here it is. This is the last number that we looked at before half term. So today we have a new number, and our new number is one more than 16, which means one jump up our number line. Does anyone know what our new number is this week? That's it. It's 17. So I'm going to draw a circle around our new number, 17. Let's have a look at it. So 17 is in between 16 and 18. Now 16 is one less than 17, so it's one jump back down our number line, and 18 is one jump up from 17. 18 is one more than 17 and one step further along our number line, and that will also be next week's number 2. Let's have a look at number 17. I'm going to write it here on my board. There we go, nice and big. So notice my number formation. One's pretty easy, isn't it? Make sure you get that 7 the right way around too. There we go, lovely. So let's look at number 17. What can we see about it by just looking at the number? What's it made up of? So this one means 1 10, and this 7 means 7 ones. So is 17, is it bigger than 10 or smaller than 10? It's definitely bigger than 10, isn't it? And we can see that because it's above 10 on our number line, it's further up our number line. And also, here we've got 1 10 and we've got 7 more to add on. So if we go to number 10, if we do 7 more jumps, we should get to 17. Should we do that together? I'm going to jump on 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go, there's my number 17. So I'm going to put my Numicon up to represent our new number this week. As we said, it's made up of 1 10 and 7 ones. Can you remember what colour the number 7 Numicon is? That's right, it's the pink one. There we go. So shall we check that we have 17 there? Will you help me count? Let's do it in twos. Let's get our brains warmed up and working. Are you ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and one more is 17. That's right, lovely. So we made our number 17 by adding together 10, add 7. Okay, so it's good to remind ourselves of these symbols as well. So this little cross here, that means add, and these two lines here mean equals as well. So let's have a look at this. Now I can see something about the number 17 by just looking at this. What can you see? Could we count in twos to get to 17? No, we couldn't, could we? Because there's this extra 1 at the top. So is 17 an odd number or an even number? That's right, it's an odd number. It's got this extra 1 at the top. So next week's number, number 18, will be 1 more. So 1 more will fill in that missing 1 there. So will our number next week, will that be odd or will it be even? That's right, it will be even. But 17 is our odd number this week. And we're going to look at different ways to make 17. And we've got one way here already. So let's find another way. I'm going to pick out another Numicon. I won't look. And I'm going to find a different way, a different addition to make 17. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, which number have I picked out there? Should we count together? 2, 4, and 1 more is 5. That's it. So I'm going to pop that one up on my number board. I'll put that one up there. Okay, so we're not quite at 17 yet, are we? No, we've only got 5 of them, and we need quite a few more to get there. So I'm going to write my 5 down. How are we going to work out how many more we need to get to 17? Well, what we can do is compare it to this one. We know that we need to get all the way up here to make our number 17, don't we? So what we could do is we could count the dots that we don't have to get to 17. Should we do that together and see what answer we get? Okay, so we've got 5 already, so I'm going to count the remaining. I'm going to count the remaining Numicons. So if I put that in that place there, I can see how many more I will need. Okay, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12 more to make 17. Now, I don't have a number 12 for Numicon, do I? Unfortunately. So I'm going to have to find a different way to make 17. Now we've worked out that we need 12, so I'm going to write that sum down. But I'm going to have to find a different way to make it because I don't have, as I said, a number 12 piece Numicon. So let me figure out a different way to make 17 as well by just using the different Numicon until I get up to the right amount. Okay, so let me have a look. Let me pick out another piece. See what I can find in here. There we go, there's a nice big piece. So I've picked out this number. What number do I have here? Should we count it in twos? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 1 more is 9. That's right. So I'm going to pop that one up on the board and we'll see how many more we need. So there we go. Lovely. So I've got 5. I'm going to add 9. How many more do I need to add to get to 17? Okay, so here I'm going to put a question mark. Oops. And it's a bit like our missing number sums that we've been looking at, isn't it? So I've got some already and I'm missing some to get to 17. Now, how can I work that out? Well, it's quite easy to see with our Numicon, isn't it? Because we can see that we're just these pieces missing. Can you see how many I'm missing? Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing number 3. So my sum here was 5, add 9, add 3 to get to 17. So you can add lots of numbers to make to make a bigger number together. It doesn't need to be just 2 numbers added together. You can have 3 numbers, 4 numbers, however many you need to get to your target number. So I'm just going to rub that out, and I'm going to put our missing number in there, which was 3. There we go, lovely. So we've got 3 ways already to make 17. And as I said, there are a lot more as well. So you can use any objects that you've got at home. So counting things out, so counting out beads or counters, anything that you've got hanging around, you can use. Find different ways of doing it. So before half term, we were thinking about counting on as well. So that's putting a number in our head and counting up until we reach the number we want to get to. So that's another way of doing it. You can also make yourselves a number line and count up or count down if you're taking away, if you're subtracting. So all these things that you've got at home, make sure you use them and try and find numbers in a variety of ways. Use lots of different methods to do it. So you've had a look at addition. Should we have a quick recap over subtraction? Do you remember what subtraction is? Subtraction means taking away. Okay, and sometimes you can find it a little bit trickier than adding on, but the more you practice, the easier things get. So we're going to have a go at taking away from 17. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a piece of Numicon. Let's choose a smaller piece, and I'm going to take that away from 17. What number did I get there? 2, 4. Well done. So I'm going to work out 17, take away, remember that sign for take away is just a little line, take away 4, and find out what that equals. Okay, so again, if you have objects at home, you could count out 17 and then take 4 away and count how many you're left with. Or, as I said before, we can count back in our heads. So that's the first way we're going to have a go at working it out. So let's put 17 in our heads and hold 4 fingers up, okay? So 17's there, and we're going to count backwards from 17. So 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Did you get that too? Well done. So our answer is 13. Or instead of doing it in your head, if you're not quite ready to do that yet, what you can do is you can count back along your number line. So if I put my finger on 17, I want to do 4 jumps back, and hopefully my answer will be 13. Okay, so let's do 4 jumps back from 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, so that's another way of working it out. Are you ready for some superhero activities now, reception? Brilliant, I thought so. So far today we've looked at addition and subtraction and we thought about one more and one less. These are all things that we have talked about before in reception, so we're just refreshing our memory, going over them things that we've learnt already. Now, our next challenge will involve counting beyond 20, so counting to numbers bigger than 20. I know some of you have had a go at this before and you're quite confident with it, but it's just one of those skills that we're going to build on and work towards achieving. So, you may say to me, Miss Paraka, I want to be a superhero. I don't know why superheroes need any math skills. Superheroes just have to be brave and strong and fast. Well, let me ask you this. How will superheroes know how many people they have to save if they can't count? And how will superheroes know how much time they've got left to do it in if they can't count? That's why counting is very important, reception, and that's what we're going to work on now to improve our superhero math skills. So here in my bowl, I've got lots of little pieces of pasta, and the challenge is this. You have to move as many pieces of pasta as you can into another container in 17 seconds. Okay, so we have a time limit on, and that's our number of the week. 17 seconds to move as many pieces from one bowl to another. But you can't just take a big handful and pop it in another bowl. That would be cheating. You're just allowed to move one piece at a time. Okay, so I'm going to have a go at this. I'm going to guess that I'm going to get about, let's go beyond 20, a number bigger than 20, 22. I'm going to aim for 22 in 17 seconds. Do you think I can do it? What do you think I'm going to get? Should we find out? Will you help me count to 17? Okay. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, there we go. 17 seconds. Now, it doesn't look like I have very many there. How many do you estimate that I have there? I estimate that I have got 21. Should we count and find out? Do you think I've got more or less than 21? Let's see. 1, count with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So my guess was it 21? Yeah, 21. My guess was 21 and I actually had 24. So did I get more than I thought I would or did I get less than I thought I would? Is 24 bigger, more than or less than 21? 24 is more than my estimation, isn't it? So I'm pretty pleased with my result. I wonder how many you can get in 17 seconds. Can you beat me? Oh, it's going to take some superhero training. You might want to warm up before you get started because 24 is a pretty tough record to beat. But I'm going to set you that challenge, see if you can do it. So now I'm going to look for another superhero to help us with our next activities. I wonder where they are. They're probably saving the day somewhere. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, do you mind if I take this? Hello? Oh, hello. Oh no, what's happened? You need some help? Some superhero help? Do I know any superheroes? Why, yes I do. Yes, what's happened? Oh, a cat's gone missing. It's lost. We need to find it. Oh, certainly, yes, we will help you out with that. But what's that? We need to use our math skills to find it. Right, okay, it sounds tricky, but I know that I've got lots of good help here from Galaxy Girl and Guitar Guy, and I know the children at home are very good at maths too, so hopefully we'll find that lost kitten soon. Okay, thanks, bye. Did you hear that? We have got a secret superhero mission and we need to use our math skills to find this lost cat. Will you help us at home? Will you help me, Galaxy Girl?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's get going. Let's go and save the day, superheroes. Shh.
Superheroes away!
We are ready for our superhero mission. Remember, we've got to find a lost cat. And the only way we can do that is to follow the clues and answer the maths questions until we know where the missing cat is. Are you ready for the superheroes?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay, so on my board here, I have the numbers written out from 1 to 17, and that's something that you can do at home to practice your number formation. And beside each of the numbers, I've done the little dots to represent the quantity, to represent that number. And again, that's something that you can do just to practice your number identification at home and formation. Okay, so some of these numbers will be the answers to the maths questions. Some of them won't be. Behind some of these numbers are some more clues to where the cat is. So I have my first clue here for us to follow. Okay, shall I read it to you?
Yeah.
It says, there are 5 superheroes. 4 more join them. How many are there now?
I think I
Hang
know
on,
this.
well, let's work it out together. Okay, so there are 5 superheroes, 4 more join them. So how many will there be now? What kind of sum are we going to do there? What kind of we're going to add them up, aren't we? So we're going to do 5, add 4 more on. So again, there's lots of different ways you can do this. You can draw dots, or you can count on in your head. Now counting on is something that we are working towards in reception, so that's the way we're going to do it today. So superheroes, put 5 in your head. Show 4 fingers. That's it, and we're going to count on from 5, 4 more. Okay, so 5's in our head. So count on. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 add 4 makes 9. Okay, so superheroes, you need to find the number 9 on our board, and it will tell you where to go next. Go on, pull it off and let's have a look. What's it say behind it? Oh, your next clue is
in a plant.
Your next clue is in a plant book. Go and have a look and see if you can find the next one. Bring it over. Bring it over to me. Okay. So well done on your first question. We've got our next clue here. Okay, let's read it out. 14 superheroes are saving a tower from falling. 1 more comes to help. How many are there now? Okay, let's have a think about this. So it's saying 1 more, which is something we've been practicing. We do it on our number line every week, don't we? So we have 14 superheroes. So find number 14 on our board. Can you spot it? There it is. It's the 1 and the 4, 14. 1 more superhero comes to help. So if we're adding 1 more on, is the number going to be bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
It's going to be bigger. So we're going to do 1 jump up to add 1 more on. And our new number is
15.
So 14 add 1 is 15. And our next clue is behind there. Go on. What's it say? Oh, our next clue is on the trampoline. Go, superheroes, go. So this is something you could do at home. You could perhaps hide numbers around the house and work out math sums to go and find the numbers as quickly as you can. Have you got the next clue?
Yeah.
Bring it over. Let's have a look, see what it says.
There are 2 superheroes. They use their powers to double themselves. How many are there now?
Okay, let me read that again to you. There are 2 superheroes. They use their powers to double themselves. Wow, that's a great superhero skill, isn't it? How many are there now? So we have 2. Can you show me 2, Jack? Show me 2 fingers. Show the camera 2. And they're going to double themselves. So 2, and there's going to be 2 more. So doubling is adding itself to itself. So we're going to do 2, add 2 more. So how many will that be if we add 2, add 2? Should we count them? Do we need to count all of them to work it out? No, we don't, do we? We can put 2 in our heads and count on 2. So 2's there, 3, 4. So our answer is 4. Right, go on, find the number 4, and that'll give us our next clue. Where's the next maths problem for us to solve?
On the back fence.
On the back fence. Go, superheroes, to the back fence. See if you can find it. So far, we have worked out 3 sums. We've done 14, add 1 to find 1 more, and that was 15. And we doubled 2, so we did 2, add 2, and that made 4. And have you got your next maths problem for us to solve?
Yes.
Right, bring it over. Thank you. Okay, gather round, superheroes. We haven't found the missing cat yet. Come on in, Galaxy Girl. Okay, our next one says, there are 17 superheroes. 5 fly away. How many are left? Okay, so let's have a look. We have 17 superheroes in total. 5 fly away. So are we going to have more superheroes or less superheroes?
Can we use the
We can do, but are we going to have more or less?
Less.
We're going to have less because 5 fly away. So we're going to do 17 subtract 5. Okay. Now, guitar guy, you made a good suggestion there. Let's use our number line to work out the answer. Good idea. That's why you're a superhero, full of lots of good ideas. So find number 17 on our number line. Where is it? That's our number of the week there. And how many jumps back are we doing? Let's have a look at this. 5, because we're taking away 5 because 5 flew away. So let's do that together. Put your fingers on 17 and do 5 jumps back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number did we land on? Can you recognise that number? What number is it, Galaxy Girl?
12.
Number 12, okay. Oh, I wonder if there's another clue. I hope so. Let's have a look. Okay, where is the final clue? It says on the side fence. Let's see if they can get it. Hopefully we'll find that lost cat soon. Bring us over, guitar guy. Let's read this last one. Okay, great problem solving so far. 10 superheroes are eating some super shreddies. I guess they do eat super shreddies, I suppose. Half get called to an emergency. How many go and how many are left? So let's think about that again. Come on over, Galaxy Girl. We need your help with this. So we have 10 superheroes. So show me 10 superheroes. Lovely. So 10. Half of them are going off to an emergency, so they have to leave their super shreddies and go and save the day. So I need to work out half of 10. Now this is quite easy to do, isn't it? Because we have the same number of fingers on each hand and we know that we have got 10 fingers. So what is half of 10? What do I need to do to find half of 10? What should I do?
Take away one hand.
Take away one hand. It's gone. I did it at super lightning speed as well, didn't I? How many are left? Do we need to count those?
No.
We don't at all, do we? No, exactly. We have got 5 left. So if that was a little bit tricky for you, hang on a minute, guitar guy. If that was a little bit tricky for you, what you could do is you could get 10 little objects and share them out equally between 2, and that would give you your answer. But our answer is 5. I wonder if we are any closer to finding the lost cat. So pull number 5 off. What does it say? Oh, I think we found it. Lost cat is in the bucket. Go find the bucket, superheroes. Run, run, run. Fly her back safely, Galaxy Girl. Hey. Bring that lost kitten over. Is she safe? Is she well? Oh, she's very happy to have been found. Oh, thank you for all your help at home, Reception Superheroes. We have saved the lost cat and we have solved some super maths problems as well. Brilliant work. You are all superheroes in the making. I just know it. Well, I just know that you are all going to be fantastic maths superstars this week. We've had some good practice today and hopefully it's giving you some ideas of things that you can use at home as well. So remember, if you've made anything like a number line or if you've written some numbers out on cards, you can use them time and time again to do all kinds of different activities. Number recognition, you can use them to by choosing 2 numbers and adding them up together, or choosing 2 numbers and taking them away from each other. You can use them to find out one more or one less, and it's all those things that we need to keep on practicing, doing again and again, because superheroes do need training. It doesn't just happen overnight, so keep working hard. I hope you have a brilliant week of maths learning. Please send in all your fantastic videos and pictures to your teachers. We love seeing them and we'd like to know how you're getting on with our new superhero topic and seeing how much you're enjoying your learning. Have a great week, everybody.